Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome to what is going to be our sixth installment of the Road to Badassery. I actually have, well, before you see this, I'll have another uh, type of video that's going to be mixed into the rest of these videos, and maybe you can give me some feedback, but this is the idea I came up with. I'm calling it Best Game, Worst Game, where I take my best game from maybe like the last 4 days or week, and talk about it, and then do my worst game for the last 4 days and week or a week. And I think it'd be a good way to kind of take a snapshot of my progress and then compare, those snapshots as time goes on. So that's a new video, and that'll be thrown into the mix. Probably see this before this one. And I'm really happy to get back to coaching. I've been having some frustrations. I'm actually winning most of my ladder games. I still can't consistently beat Katie yet. I was playing with her yesterday, and I think she beat me every time. The day before that, I was able to beat her once. And there was one game where she massed Tempests and Colossi, and I had no units to counter it. And she's like, well, just use Vipers. I'm like, I can't use Vipers yet. That's not in my mix. So I was upset about that. Was the one I got legitimately angry about, but all the other ones, they're okay.
Well, if I see consistent control group use, I might let you use caster units. Otherwise, you're going to have to earn it.
Yeah, I definitely think I am getting better with it. It's still not perfect. It's happening, but it's just something that I like. At the beginning of the game, I'm pretty good with it, and then once things get going, it gets harder and harder. Okay, with so much other stuff going on, and also getting better with my macroing. It's happening, but still not perfect.
Sorry.
Okay. Wow, way to feed her misinformation. Just all
I
right.
try.
Okay. So yeah, that's where I am now. So I guess now it's time for you to dictate the action for today.
Well, the first thing I want to do is I think kind of to tie off from what we worked on last time is it really needs to be something as I mentioned, it really needs to be something where at this point we're solidifying that control grouping, and that's just going to continue to happen on its own. But the one thing I'm wondering if we want to do is maybe get our feet wet a little bit with caster units today.
Okay.
In kind of a controlled environment.
Okay.
And see how it goes, because my concern is just if I say rock on with caster units, and then the next lesson you send me a few replays over, and there's a whole bunch of craziness going on with them, just kind of getting suicided, and your win rate drops through the floor, because that can happen. It's a whole different ballgame, especially if you're learning control groups to also implement casters. But you mentioned Vipers. So I'm wondering if maybe that's one we want to move into. Maybe say Viper's good, Infestor's bad for now, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's actually just start by getting into a game. Okay. And if we get to a point where I feel it would be appropriate, I'll go ahead and let you know.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to sabotage you a bit. I'm going to let Katie know some stuff on my end so that we can hopefully get this going in a specific direction.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm glad that everyone is looking out for me today. So I was trying to work on a 2-base Ultralisk all-in build yesterday. Didn't work out very well.
Hey, it's viable in low bronze. By about mid bronze, you'll find they might occasionally counter it. But later on, it can be good again. Maybe about silver. Okay, let's go ahead and get this going. Do you want to make, or should I make, or what works for you?
Sure, I'll make. Which map are we going to use?
Take your pick. Whatever you feel like you need to work on the most.
Okay, let's do... Which one's Helicon Waste? Sure, this one. Alkalon. Okay. So
Poor Katie, I'm putting her on the spot here. Okay.
Of course, I got to be red. What happens if I change you from a spectator to a referee?
Well, then I get to put people in timeout. It's pretty awesome.
Really? You do?
Yeah, I can put you in the penalty box. You can't play for about 15 seconds.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds like something that's really easy to abuse.
it's hockey rules, man.
Okay.
No, it actually doesn't do anything. Basically, it means I can actually chat with you guys, so it does help. I just felt like trolling you for a bit.
Oh, I see. I was like, oh, that sounds. I've never heard that happen before, but
what is Blizzard thinking? That's a horrible idea. No, it does help because it means then I can type to Katie if I want. But other than that, nothing too special is done there.
okay.
She's sending me something. Okay, we're all set whenever you are.
Good to go.
Yep, good to go.
Okay.
So your ZVP is up. I noticed that. It's up by a few percent there.
Yeah, the one I'm still doing really well is my ZBZ. I think that's my best win rate.
60 right now.
Oh.
It's really good. Your ZVT's actually still going up very slowly, so that's fine.
I took a hit as soon as I got to platinum, but it's coming back around again.
Yeah. No, you're actually doing really well now because you stabilized and now you're back to a point where it looks like you're improving. You're probably passing that plateau that you hit a bit ago.
I hope so. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but she assures me that I am improving. I don't know if she's just being nice, but
Well, if you beat her without me looking over your shoulder, that's probably improvement. Yeah.
yeah, I did one time. That's because I think I masked Swarm Host and she wasn't expecting it.
Sneaky.
I think that's honestly versus Protoss the unit I've been having the most success with.
Okay.
Is
Well,
Swarm Host.
that might be good then for kind of a long-term place to go with this lesson. I do feel it's the best way to approach Zerg versus Protoss, but I try to not necessarily force people into it because it is such an unorthodox way to play.
Yeah, I like unorthodox though.
Okay, well that might be where we take this. We'll see how this first game goes, but if you reach a point where you say Swarm Host would be good, then rock on, and we may look into getting you a dedicated Swarm Host build out of this.
Oh, I should be going 11. Oh, I've been using 11 Overpull Tool 2, which is okay, I guess. I like the fact that I get like 2 Zerglings and I can use them to like piss people off. That's always fun.
Well, yeah, and for now you're probably getting some people who just blind Nexus first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in that case, you can go 4 Zerglings and just straight up win the game. So that's kind of cool.
Well. No, there she goes. She's probably gonna pile and block me. Okay, so. But yeah, you're using that. What's that?
Slight critique here. Your second Overlord, you always want that to be rallied to your natural. Because right now, notice you had to say she's probably pylon blocking me, but you could right now be knowing exactly what's going on out there. For all you know, she's cannon rushing. And you'd have no way to know.
Yep, there. I hate this. That's why I have been going 11 overpulls, because it stops this kind of garbage. I don't know why this pisses me off so much, but it does.
That's a big reason why I do it too. I just don't even like to have to worry about it.
Oh, I don't know. I was able to chase her off, so it's okay.
Yep.
Oh, gotta get the queen. Yeah, I should send
queen
this guy over to my natural.
Remember that rule: when your pool finishes, you gotta at least make one egg of Zerglings, 2 Zerglings.
Okay.
Hey, you control group the egg. Good to see.
Yeah, there it is. Progress.
Step 1: control group 2 Zerglings.
Now you just got to make sure I control group all Zerglings, or in the future. Oh shit! I should have turned that egg into an overlord. I want to see if she's. Oh, she is doing something stupid.
Yeah. Well. Oh, watch that surface area. There you go. You're gonna not get that, unfortunately.
Not in time.
Nope.
Damn it.
And with that second cannon finishing up, that's trouble. So yeah, that actually that was perfect because that actually just
You didn't tell her to do that, did you?
I didn't actually. I told her to do something late game.
Okay.
But this is actually pretty awesome because that's exactly why the first thing you need to do when your pool finishes is make those zerglings.
Okay.
Because had you had those 40 seconds sooner.
Okay, I'm like way behind here. I'm obscenely behind.
Yeah. I mean, it's your call how you want to play this out. This is the point that a lot of players would honestly GG. Because you've let the hatch finish. You've already committed to some zerglings. That hatchery is not going to stay. I wouldn't drop that hatchery, actually.
Oh, okay.
The reason is because she has a pylon on the high ground.
Yeah.
And she has a cannon covering it. She can see it, and she can drop another cannon, and you'd have no way to kill it because the two cannons on the high ground would cover it.
I see.
So that's where I'm looking at this, and I'm like, well, technically the pocket third is the only one you could take as your natural, and that's such an ugly third. Yeah, you actually, this last-ditch effort you've got going on right here, this is probably your best course. Just go ahead and all it.
This is all I can do. Oh, this is like a really shitty way to start the day.
The double roach warren.
Why did I do a double roach warren?
Unorthodox as well. That's okay.
Go.
We'll call this your warm-up game.
Yeah, please do. Fuck.
Now you want to be getting some up the ramp as well, because killing that cannon is not necessarily going to be your highest priority.
No, she's got a zealot
yeah, she's
there.
got it blocked. I was hoping when we saw that zealot come down that was the only one. So you're going to be able to go ahead and take out the pylon and the nexus. And during this, notice that mineral float. You want to be taking that pocket third during all of this.
Good.
So we can at least kind of take consolation in the fact that she lost the natural, but we are way behind on economy still because we weren't droning. We were making zerglings.
Yeah.
It's almost a situation where you may even want to just make some roaches and continue the all-in, but that high ground cannon is the only thing that kind of makes me a little wary.
Well, managed to eat a zealot, so it's okay. Oh, crap.
Well, the other option is you could take those zerglings back home, and if you split them up real well, you can take out both of those cannons with reasonable losses, and then take your natural, and you'd now be on 3 gates.
That's what I want, is reasonable losses.
Well, it's better than not ever being able to take your natural. I would say pull back those zerglings, and in conjunction with those roaches you've got, you'll be able to go ahead and retake your natural. Okay. So just make sure the roaches are tanking the hits. Pull back the roaches when they get too low, and you should, if you micro real well, be able to handle that pretty well.
Okay.
Now then, the other thing is,
we've got way too many minerals.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Focus on getting that natural down, and then you'll be able to go ahead and spend the minerals. Go! Attack! Move those lings. They got to be in there.
Oh crap!
Pull back the roaches. Yeah, that didn't quite go the way you wanted it, but this will be fine. Okay, and you're ready to drop that natural. Now, once your layer finishes, go ahead and have that overlord in position at her natural.
Which one? This one? Up here?
Yes. Up. Nope, that's the one at her third. I'm sorry, I didn't see your selection. She's already going to get it spawned. I was going to say you could drop creep, but it's going to be too late. Alright. So we're seeing some stalkers. I would go ahead and get your lings out in front of her natural and just continue droning up that third now. Because your minerals are getting real high. You may even want to drop a macro hatchery. But for now, we just have to get our economy caught back up.
I lost a overlord. This is going exceedingly poorly.
Well, we're trying to make something of it. These roaches you can have breaking down those rocks to your third, because that's extremely vulnerable till you have access. And I'd send one Zergling up into her natural just to see what's going on up there. We really want to know if she's going all in or not. Given that she's taking her nat, I wouldn't say she's quite ready to attack, but yeah, she does still have some gateway army here. I'm feeling a little blind. We may actually want to turn this last overlord up near her base into a overseer scout. Yes. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look through there. And I would say we should probably just go Roach Hydra. But if we see something too spooky, we might change that. But for now, we want to just go something very stable. Go ahead and just continue droning until we get a good look at things.
Okay.
Now, I notice your roaches aren't on a control group, so make sure you get that corrected. And you've got a couple more that are missing on that on those rocks. And you can also...
What do you mean?
You've got a couple that are attacking those rocks.
Okay. Oh no! Okay, she's going
let's go ahead and go hide.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's scary.
That does mean we've got some time. She's not going to be able to aggress for a while.
Okay.
So you want to go ahead and grab all 6 of your gases, because we're going to need Hydra, probably Hydra Corruptor here.
Oops.
So go ahead and grab a Spire as well, and make sure to get some saturation on your natural. Now I notice you don't have any rally points set for your third, your macro hatchery, or your natural.
Oh.
So remember to rally those. Yeah, remember to rally those hatcheries. Otherwise, that means you're rallying your drones every time you spawn them, which is a waste of actions.
Okay.
You always want to just let the hatchery's natural rally point take care of it.
Oh. Right. Okay, you guys mine gas.
And you've got one idle drone that you can turn into a Spire when you're able.
I'm already making a Spire.
Oh, okay, then one idle drone that can start mining.
Oh, I was going to turn him into a evolution chamber.
That works then.
Okay.
Technically more glorious than mining, I think.
Yeah, well, we don't know how the drone hierarchy works.
Now, are those roaches on the same control group as your Zerglings?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Should they be?
Well, that's fine. Whatever's working for you right now.
Oh. Okay.
So we're going to want to go ahead and start spamming out some Hydras, spamming out some Corruptors. And let's go ahead and get one Zergling at both of our thirds, both the pocket and the vertical, because we want to see when she takes that.
I don't know if I can get one into here. Oh, wait, never mind. I can. She hasn't...
Nope.
No,
that'll work. She has, and she has taken it. Okay. So let's run those Zerglings up there and see if we can clean up some probes the moment she leaves, because those Zealots are there for now. But we want to actually trade those Zerglings away. We don't want to be on Zerglings much longer.
Oh, whoops. I was thinking I could get them into here, but that's not going to work very well.
No. I was thinking the third, but that'll work. I'm sorry, I wasn't specific. For now, let's just get our spending cleaned up. So make sure you're injecting. Let's see. You have 3 queens? 3 queens, yes. So you'll need a couple more queens. And remember to start the ranged and carapace, because with all those resources floating, there's no reason you can't be on full upgrades right now. So Spire needs to be upgrading. Both Evo chambers, good.
Oh, crap. I'm going to need a good... I always feel like I need good mineral dump units. I feel like I can't efficiently dump minerals into Zerglings.
Yeah, and that's where roaches can help. In this case, let's take a 4th.
Okay.
We want to go ahead and mine more gas since we're going to be very gas heavy with our composition. And you're probably good on drones for now.
Okay.
Even a bit oversaturated at your third, or at your natural, so you may even want to drop a spore with one of those drones. And remember the Corruptors as well. Yeah, okay, they're there. And for now, you can go ahead and have your Hydras, Roaches, and Corruptors all on the same control group. I'm not too terribly worried about them on different control groups.
Okay.
Okay, so just make sure to get that. There we go. That's what I was looking for. No more gas left. And let's go ahead and start an infestation pit. If it gets late enough in the game, we're going to also go ahead and start mixing in some vipers. And feel free to dump any really excess minerals into Zerglings. We're going to try and max out as quickly as possible.
Okay.
So we can start aggressive. I want to break that critical mass. Let's go ahead and split off just a couple of your Zerglings. Let's get one at each Zelnaga tower, just to check against drops.
Where are my Zerglings? Did I kill them all? Oh, no, I didn't.
Got some with your control group still. Alright, as soon as 1-1 finishes... Oh, and remember to start your +1 attack on your Spire as well.
Oh, crap. There's... Phoenix.
Okay.
Phoenixes. Yep. Phoenix Eye.
Attack!
Yes! Well, I got one. Good enough.
Oh, there you go. Excellent. Alright, so we need to start up a couple of spores at each base. And go ahead and start your 2 gases at the 4th as well. And I would also go ahead and start one more macro hatch because you're going to need to remax pretty quickly.
Oh, my poor overseer. One macro hatch. No.
Alright, you mined out at your main, so you can go ahead and transfer that to your 4th. And remember those spores at your 3rd and your 4th.
Okay.
As well as your main. And then you still need to start that attack upgrade on your Spire and then your +2s on your Evolution Chamber. We're getting to the point here where we want to make sure our upgrades are tight.
Okay.
Any time that you're letting your buildings sit idle without upgrading, it's a time that basically the investment to make that building was wasted, especially with Evolution Chambers since they don't provide anything else. Can make a big difference, especially against Bio if they're on 2-2 Marines. And you could have been on 2-2 Zergling Bandling, but instead you're on 1-1. It's huge. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a few Overseers. Otherwise, we're going to be attacking into this blind. We're ready to go ahead and move out and maybe start breaking her critical mass a bit.
Okay. Oh, I do have. I get the upgrade. Should I upgrade to a hive? I'm going to do that.
We are going to go ahead and grab some Vipers later on when we remax.
Okay.
So go ahead and drop some Changelings. We're going to position them around the map. For now, we can just run them forward. We don't have to be too cautious. And go ahead and just set them on a follow command on one of your Hydras.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the Overseers on a follow command. The Changelings will.
Okay, go Changelings, go!
Okay, let's go ahead and move out and continue injecting because we're going to remax immediately after this.
Okay.
We're going to try and quickly break that mass. First, go ahead and... You've got some Zealots coming in, so you can clean those up first. And you may want to drop some Spine Crawlers at your 4th, since she's going to try and distract you with these. Oh, you selected your Hydras manually. Try and make sure that you're always selecting them with the control group from here on out.
Well, I didn't want to send the entire army over there. It seemed like a waste.
For now, it's not a waste. I know where you're going with that, but for now, just get into the habit of using your entire control group.
Okay.
Just because otherwise you're kind of conflicting the habits we're trying to develop.
Okay.
All right. So we have your 3rd now?
She's attacking.
Good.
Hold on. Let me. I should.
And remember to remake those drones on your extractors.
I think I have some drones in my control group.
Yeah, I've seen some players who actually control group their drones when they make them.
Yeah.
Really weird, but then they can grab them for emergency situations.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay. So, just make sure you've got mining on all your gases, because you did lose some gas mining drones.
Oh.
And we're ready to go ahead and move out. So we've got enough resources here. We can remax probably once, maybe twice.
Okay.
And start your +3/+3 when you're able, as well as your +2 missile attack. And you've got some idle drones, but we're not too worried about it. There it is. Okay, go ahead and attack move that. For now, just attack move. I'm not too terribly worried about your micro. I just want to get you remaxing consistently. Try and dodge those storms if you can. Oh, there's a good time to dodge them. Okay, you're doing all right here. All right, get ready. You're going to go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make half and half, Hydras and Corruptors.
Whoops, I accidentally made all Hydras.
All Hydras is fine. All Hydras is just fine.
There we go. I'll get some Oh no!
And go ahead and grab.
Here come the drones.
Okay, pull back those overseers so we don't have to remake them. And oh, you got more drones aggroing. I'm not sure what's
I
going on
told
there.
you some of them were on the control group.
Okay, so go ahead and get those Hydras control grouped.
Here,
You're not quite maxed yet, so go ahead and
remove them from that control group first. There we go. More corruptors.
I would say 4 or 5 Hydras, everything else into corruptors. Or I'm sorry, 4 or 5 Vipers. I misspoke.
Whoops. Well,
Not 5 Vipers. All right, I would save that 4th first.
oh, the 4th is under attack. Okay, I didn't know that.
It's got less defense than the 3rd. All right, and just max out as quickly as possible. I noticed your spending slipping a bit here from this multitasking. Because we want to make sure we're maxed long before she's able to.
Okay. Well, I think there we go.
Did you get those? Let's see. Okay, no Vipers. That's fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep the pressure going. Actually, she's going to continue sending zealots our way, so let's hold that first.
Is she? Oh shit, she is.
She's trying to buy some time to get her critical mass back, get some High Templar energy built up, but for now we'll go ahead and defend because we're almost maxed. Okay, let's go ahead and move out.
Should I get those Vipers?
Yeah, get those Vipers, put them on a separate control group.
Okay. I gotta unselect all the drones from this group then.
Just so you know, in the future you can hold down control for that process and just click larva.
Oh, sweet. Okay. That makes things a whole whack ton easier.
Yeah, if that's what you've been doing, no wonder it's been giving you some trouble.
Yeah.
So go ahead and attack here. Let's keep this aggression going. I actually like where we're at right now.
Okay.
And when Vipers spawn, go ahead and start eating a building, but that'll be for our next push.
Just charge in.
Try and dodge storms as best you can. Like back up from that one. Don't necessarily deliberately walk through storms.
They're tough bastards. They can dig it.
Oh yeah, Hydra's definitely known for being tough bastards. All right, let's go ahead and split up just a tiny bit. So let's grab just kind of box half of your army.
Okay.
And put it up, put it near the bottom. Now we move.
And
with everything.
Oh, with everything? Okay.
Yep. All right, try and just kind of dodge those as best you can here. But looks like we're doing all right. The corruptors are going to clean up quite a bit. Okay. So now we're actually going to be ready.
Should I continue to mass Hydras? Because here they come.
You want to be on Hydra Corruptor now? Or I'm sorry, Hydra Roach. And that's going to complement your Vipers. So you're done with Corruptors.
Okay.
And those Vipers, they need to be charging up right now because they're going to be escorting your next push. If she holds this one, actually.
Ah, crap. I don't know if they...
Let's pull back.
Okay.
The rest of these can live to fight another day, and they'll join the rest of your army. Oh, they're not going to lie to you. Those Zealots have another thing to say about it. Okay, the Corruptors can get away at least. Make sure you pull everything back, and the Vipers, make sure they're nomming on a hatchery.
Okay.
So we want them to be full health here. Oh, you got one. You got to click multiple times for that one.
Oh, do you? Okay. Okay. Should I start mixing roaches then?
Yep. Max out the remainder of your army on roaches.
Okay.
You've got enough Hydro Corruptor, I'd say, to clean up whatever else she's got right now. It looks like she's committed to ground or to Zealots to go ahead and try and buffer. And continue injecting as best you can because you are a bit larva starved here. And just keep making units until you're maxed out. Okay, we're seeing some Dark Templar actually. That's interesting.
Okay.
So this is a bit of a desperation move here. We call them Desperation Templar. So just make sure you've got Overseer with your army. You'll clean that up.